What's up, everybody? This is an HHI Spotlight, and we're here with Scott Forsyth. He's a world champion choreographer. He's the founder of the Brotherhood crew, and he's joining us right now. Thanks for being here, and let's talk about you. I mean, your career, you're blowing up right now, your choreography. What was the breaking point in your career that led you to where you are now?
My very first gig I actually booked was Urban Dance Camp, and so that was a huge camp for me, especially being my first camp, my first time teaching outside of the country. So that was a big one, and then as well HHI. I had a first time on the international stage was actually with Brotherhood. Yeah, they were varsity champions, and so that's kind of where we started competing for the first time. And then from there we just kept competing, branching out a little bit more, and so yeah, we're here where we are today.
16, now got 100 beats. I was dead broke. I used to pray to get 100 keys. Bust on the corner, that's coke in my dungarees. Watching for the dark, trying to sting us like the bone bees. Leaning out that pro rap. 100 bands ain't no sweat, no sweat. Tell her on this.
And you're from Canada, and I know that obviously we're close to Canada, but is there a difference at all in the dance scene in Canada and here?
Ooh, man, there's a difference in weather, that's for sure. Dance-wise. With Canada, what I've been noticing is everybody goes out and everybody wants to learn and everyone's hungry to learn because we don't have the resources that a lot of other communities do have. We're starting to grow, which is dope, and I love it. And I'll rep Canada till I die. I love where I come from. But we're just so grateful for people to come into our cities and to our countries. So I would say a big difference. I don't know though, man, because LA, y'all work hard too. So I can't say like one's better than the other. All I can say is Canada's been coming hard for a couple years, and I think you can kind of see it on the international stage. We've been working really hard. We've been having a pretty big impact, I would say, but we're still growing, we're still learning, so we're just excited to be here.
What about styles? Is there anything that came from Canada or that you guys are doing up there that you're not seeing down here as much?
We got poutine. I don't know if that counts. Styles of dancing. From Vancouver. I'm from Vancouver, Canada, so it's West Coast. Huge freestyle scene. That's where I actually got started. I started out as a b-boy, and then from there I started learning more foundation styles. Choreography scene's actually been pretty new. We've only been doing choreo. To be honest, I would say pioneer was Jerome Anthony Esplana. He started it. He's my mentor, one of my best friends, and then he got me into the game. So he got me into where I am today. So I owe him a lot. Thank you, Jerome. You're a bro.
I know you just kind of touched on it a moment ago, but 15th anniversary coming up this year, big year for HHI. What does HHI mean to you?
I'd say HHI is just a huge opportunity for dancers worldwide to get recognized. I'd say that was a big thing for me. I'd say it's an amazing opportunity for dancers to come together and just support one another from different countries. For me, that's like a huge thing to me. Is that I feel like it's always all about community. That's what it needs to be all about from the beginning all the way throughout to the very end. And I'd say I've been witnessing that at HHI a lot, is countries just coming together, cheering on each other, celebrating hip-hop, celebrating dance, movement. For me, at least, that's a huge thing that I appreciate about HHI is just the love and the community between all the dancers and all the teams and the countries. Everybody.
And looking ahead 10, 20 years down the road, where do you see your career going? What are some of the things that you want to do?
These are good questions, man. I'm used to like, what's your favorite color? And then I can just like...
Well, what's your favorite color?
Well, I'm colorblind, so like black and white, which is tight. But man, okay. Your question again, it was really good. And it was about, what are my, 10 years, tight. 10 years time, man. That's tough. I mean, ideally, I'd love to say keep dancing, keep doing Brotherhood, keep teaching internationally. I would love that, just to keep traveling around the world. Take my fiance, who's gonna be my wife, take her around. That would be kind of tight.
Oh my God. Carmen, Ashley, Ramos, De Los Santos, will you marry me?
Yes.
Okay. I actually graduated with my business degree a year ago, so I've got my BBA, and so I was thinking like maybe investing into some maybe startup companies, maybe making my own startup, or eventually actually like law school. I was hella down to go to law school before this kind of popped off, so I was actually applying for law school when Urban Dance Camp contacted me.
And then would you want to take that and then do something in dance or completely out of dance?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think entertainment, like law, is super interesting for me. I don't know if I'm boring people about dance, but or not when I'm not talking about dance, but I would say like entertainment law to me is super interesting. With working with dancers, with artists, working with musicians, producers. I think that would be immigration. Yeah, immigration law. I really want to learn that. That's a key one. I would say those are some pretty ones.
Maybe you can help crews from all over the world come here for the World Hip Hop Dance Championship.
That would be tight. I can see that. That'd be sick.
All right, Scott. Well, thanks so much for joining us. It's a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, that's Scott Forsyth, and this has been an HHI Spotlight.